Good day, beloved. We continue with Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1 to 3. But now, thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine. You have to understand today that God knows us individually, and He knows us by our name. We belong to Him. As the nation of Israel, they were known by their name, and so are we individually here today, known by our name. He knows each one of us. And even if others don't know you, but isn't it a joy to know today that God knows you? When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. God has set a limitation on our struggles, on our trials, on our difficulties, on our challenges, and they will not. The result is that they will not overcome us. Therefore, do not fear. Therefore, do not fear. Beloved, therefore, do not fear, because He has set a limitation on our struggles. I want to elaborate today on two other, one verse in the book of Job, chapter 3, verse 25, and it says the following. For the thing which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come unto me. It's amazing how he was a man that was a righteous man. He was a man that was a just man. He was a man that God considered as a perfect man. And yet there was something wrong with Job. Job had all the wealth. Job had a lovely family, a lovely home. And the Bible says that there came a time when catastrophe entered in his life. How many of you know sometimes everything can go well, and all of a sudden something can change? So rejoice in what you have, and also rejoice in the trials and the struggles, because you don't know how long good is going to last in one's life. But when good is there, enjoy it. When the best is there, enjoy it, share it, live it to the fullest. And so we realized that there came a day when his family was gathered together, and a catastrophe came, and his entire family was destroyed. The animals that he had and he possessed, all the animals had died and were destroyed. And all the wealth that he had was taken away from him. Even his own body was afflicted. And here Job makes a statement. He says, the thing that I feared the most came upon me. While we are enjoying the best, we must not entertain fear, because fear in the inward part can attract destruction on the outside. For so many of us, we got fears on the inside. We got fears that we never share with anybody. But like Job himself, though he was a righteous and upright man, but his fear on the inside manifested on the outside. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, when you don't fear, that will manifest on the outside. But when you fear, the fear will manifest on the outside too. So today we understand that he lost everything because he kept an inner fear that maybe one day all was going well for him, but one day he was going to lose everything. One day his family was going to be destroyed. One day the wealth was going to be gone. And so in time and in life, he lost that because he kept an inner fear. Beloved, I want to encourage you today. Don't keep an inner fear. Don't keep something inside that can destroy us on the outside. And so the next point that I want to bring to you this morning is in Luke chapter 1 and verse 26. Luke chapter 1 verse 26. And so we want to read that. And in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God into a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. And the angel came in unto her and said, Hail thou that art highly favored, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. And when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and cast in her mind what manner of salutation this should be. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. It is amazing. There was good tidings coming to a woman, but the good tidings was a challenging one, because Mary was still a virgin. She did not know a man in the physical sense or in a sexual sense. And at that particular time, as the angel brought good news that there was going to be a child born through her, and she was amazed and perplexed, because how could this be? But we remember there was a salutation, or there was a greeting. Mary, thou art highly favored of God. When favor is there, we have to make a choice that we have to choose not to fear, because later on the angel says, fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. In verse 30, fear not, for thou hast found favor with God. You see, when we fear, even the favor that we have from God can be removed. And that's why that was the statement being made. For many of us, sometimes we're walking in the favor of God, and all of a sudden fear seems to grip our heart, and fear seems to challenge our momentum. Fear seems to challenge our movement. Fear seems to challenge where we are going. But I want you to understand today, when we have favor with God, we can make up our minds that we don't have to fear, because favor of God will see us through. Favor of God will keep us going on when other things will not keep us. And so today I want to encourage you, when the favor of God is upon you, make up your mind that we're not going to fear. Beloved, we choose not to fear because of favor upon us. You know, favor gives you things you don't deserve. Favor brings into your life the things that we never earned. Favor brings into our life the blessing of heaven. And that's what we need today. We need the favor of God. But sometimes in order to operate in that favor, we have to make up our minds that we are not going to fear. So today, like Job, the inner fear can destroy all that we have on the outside. And if we keep it, and we keep it a secret rather than dealing with it, we operate and we see the results of that. Like Mary, if we walk under the favor of God, miracles can take place. The unexplained and the unexpected can happen. The impossible can take place. She was a virgin and she produced a child. The impossible can take place in our life today. And even if something has never been done before, new things can happen when the favor of God is upon us. When we rebuke fear and operate under favor, but great things are in store for us. May God richly bless us as we look forward in this week, as we move forward from strength to strength. May He cause us to align ourselves with His will that is in heaven, that is perfect. May we allow ourselves to walk in faith and in victory in the days to come. God richly bless you and strengthen you.